Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am Richard. This is my channel. I'm going to have myself a drink, and we're going to talk about one of my experiences here. This is something that happens when you're depressed, which is, you get ready to do something and then you just fall asleep. For those of you who are new to this channel, I am consuming alcohol. This is Titanic Herbal Liqueur. And this here, of course, is my Mountain Dew Voodoo 2024. Because if I do not consume these substances, they will wind up sitting around in my house for long periods of time, and I will forget about them until they go bad. So that's the gist of it. Some people might say, well, why don't you just not buy them in the first place? Well, I'm a food blogger. I have to blog. It doesn't really do me a lot of good to be a food blogger if I don't buy food. So that's just one of those things. Anyway, for every 1,000 subscribers I get, I also purchase one of these bracelets from 4Ocean. 4Ocean then pulls a pound of trash out of the ocean every time I do that. If you would be so kind as to comment, like, and subscribe, you'd be doing your part for a better world. Now, yesterday, I did something I was planning to do for quite some time for no good reason, which was go to the store and get a bag of ice. I don't require a lot of, I hear a cat. Listen to those little buggers. Bleh, bleh. Listen to those little buggers bother me all video. But yeah, making these this is the ice I purchased, by the way. I purchased a bag of it, of course, but one of the things for making these videos is that I do prefer to have more interesting looking ice. So I purchased some ice. I purchased a few other things. I don't really need material for my blog, but, every now and again it's good to go to the store and have a look and see what's there. So I did all that. And I had particular food that would give me a greater resistance to alcohol so that I could make more of these drinking videos without getting drunk. That was specifically one of the reasons I had gone to the store and picked out what I was purchasing, because I was going, I don't want to get drunk, but I want to make a lot of videos. Because I have a list of questions for these videos, and I need to get through them, and it's just, you want to have your rendering computers rendering and so on and so forth. So, I went out, I reviewed a soda after coming home. I had some oily food that is supposed to keep the alcohol from hitting your system, and I worked for a little bit and went to sleep. Yeah. Wonder if that's an aspect of my depression or it happens to everybody, That whole, okay, I'm ready, I'm going to get this sort of a thing. I mean, do you folks experience that? Because I sure do. I mean, it happens to me all the time that I do all this work to get ready for something and then I just don't do it. And I have got to stop slurping when I drink. I've done that my whole life. Anyway, I mean, for one thing, I probably should have been working all day, but because there's drinking involved in these videos, I sit down and I say, you know what, I shouldn't drink and drive. In fact, I prefer to have my last drink at least 4 hours before driving. So, that's just one of those things. I mean, I often work at night. I often, I've had the situation where, well, it's the weekend, and I've got to accept whatever weekend I can get. So go out there, you have a few drinks. Well, maybe Sunday night you got to be back at work. So if you got to be back at work at 10, you generally stop drinking. Be 6 o'clock? Yeah, 6 o'clock in the afternoon or in the evening. You just stop drinking at that point. Sober up for work. But I mean, it's one of those things. You want to get as many videos recorded as possible, but it just wouldn't do for me to get blisteringly drunk. You know what I mean? Anyway, that's really all I had for this particular moment. I mean, you try to find every interesting part of your life to make these videos. And this may not have been that interesting, but it gave me a reason to make a video. Thank you for sharing this moment with me. I'm Richard.
Danger Ducky says, this is your magic moment. A moment for you to do something that is good for the world. You can comment, like, and subscribe, because for every 1,000 subscribers this channel gets, they will buy one of these bracelets I am wearing. Each one of these bracelets I am wearing means that one pound of trash will be removed from the ocean. Cleaning the ocean is an expensive thing to do, and we need your help, so don't be trash. Comment, like, and subscribe, and get trash out of the ocean.